expect that Jacksonville's going to do the right thing. That being said, we have to make a pick, right? If we're going to pick in the first round, multiple picks in the first round, and we need to not mess this up, whether Aiden Hutchinson's there or not. I've talked about this at length. I do believe that a trade is out there for Taylor Decker. I absolutely think that it's out there. And so, at number 2, I am taking Evan Neal. I'm doing it. I'm taking Evan Neal, who I think is the best player available. Now, if you want to go with the guy whose name I shall not pronounce from NC State, he's also a very good tackle, maybe even a guard at the next level, that's your prerogative. I love the size in the two-way player that Evan Neal is at number 2. The fact that I think he is a punishing run blocker, and that's something that Taylor Decker specifically, that I've always knocked him on. Even at his best, when he wasn't committing penalties and he was doing a good job protecting the passer, he was not a great two-way player. He did not give us any consistent push in the run game, and that's something that I think is so important for offensive linemen, to be two-way players so that you can truly have a functional offense. I've got to go Evan Neal at 2. And
so you made the trade.
Yes.
Did you gain another first round pick from that then?
We did. We gained a mid first round pick, and honest to God, I just had it on my screen, and now I don't remember where it was. There's a lot of tackle needy teams in the NFL. It wasn't the Bengals. Sure. It was someone else, and I forget who it was. It was in the early 20s. We were picking.
All right.
Man, I lost it.
That's okay. While you're looking for that, I'll tell you what I did.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, while you're looking for that, I'll tell you what I did, because per your request and when I ran my mock draft, Aiden Hutchinson was not available. So I looked for a trade, and the Saints actually offered me a deal for number 2. And so I took that deal, and what I got from them was their 16th and the 19th pick in the first round, so I gained us an extra first-round pick, and I also got a second-round pick in a future draft for the number 2 pick, which, you know, PFF graded as a B-plus transaction. I'm okay with that, because we've always said that if we don't even get the absolute trade chart value for number 2, getting something and gaining more capital is good, right? So we moved out, in my mock, we moved out of the number 2 pick to the 16th pick, the 19th pick, and then ended up with the 32nd pick as well. So we have 3 picks towards the mid to late first round in my mock, which I think is wonderful, because here's what we ended up getting. We ended up getting, at 16, Nakobe Dean. At 19, I ended up getting the safety from Georgia, Lewis Sine. And then at 32, I addressed the third level of the defense and got our edge rusher, Arnold Ebiketie, if that's how you say it. I don't want to, if I mispronounce it, I apologize, but it's Ebiketie, right? The edge rusher from Penn State. I addressed all 3 levels of the defense in the first round on day 1, and honestly, I couldn't be happier about that.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?